Hi everyone, coming to you with an update about ACTRA Montreal and what's happening currently. First thing to talk about is you should have received a notification from ACTRA National this week about your membership dues. We are deferring the payment of those once again. We're pushing it back to August the 31st. However, I'd just like to say that if you are in the fortunate position where you can afford to pay your dues, please do as soon as possible. Frankly, this is an incredibly difficult time for the union, for this organization. We need to be there to support you, to make sure that we're lobbying, making sure that things like CERB happen, that you're getting those payments, make sure that any payments you're owed are coming through, processing residual payments, making sure our collective agreements are being enforced and continue to be negotiated in some instances. This is all work that requires us to have a budget, and obviously the income for the union, much the same as all our members, has completely disappeared while our expenses have not. I can assure you that our councils and our management across the country are looking for ways to save money, looking for expenses that we can cut, and we're being fairly ruthless in that process. But once again, if you can afford to pay your dues, please do. Now, we're also painfully aware of the fact that there are many, many members who are in a situation where that just isn't a possibility for them at the moment. So if you are in that situation where you cannot make a dues payment, please contact ACTRA and we'll find some flexible options for you. We'll make sure that everybody's situation is being taken into account. You can do that by emailing members@actra.ca, and the address is also up above. We're also working really hard at the moment on best practices for when we do return to work. In conjunction with ACTRA National and various organizations across the country like IATSE and the Directors Guild and Producers Associations, we're looking at establishing the best practices for health and safety when we're back on set or back in the studio. We want to make sure that nobody is taking any undue risks whatsoever with the health and safety of our membership and that they follow the procedures that will be put in place. So we'll be keeping you informed on that, letting you know what happens. We still have obviously no date in concrete as to when anybody is going to be returning to work, but we do want to make absolutely sure that you are safe when that does happen. I'd also like to thank everybody that voted in the ACTRA National Constitutional Referendum. We had a 95.75% vote in favor of that change, so obviously that will come into effect, and I'd like to thank you all for doing that, and thank you for ushering in a more representative form of governance for ACTRA as we move ahead. And finally, just to let you know that the ACTRA Montreal staff have taken it upon themselves the last few weeks to be reaching out to some of our senior members to make sure they're doing okay, to see if there's anything they need. Also making sure that those that aren't in communication with us via email or aren't online, as far as we know, get at least a phone call to tell them what's been going on and keeping them up to date. So thank you to the staff for that. That's it for this time around. Hopefully we'll all get to see each other again sometime soon.